Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. I am Mark, you can call me Marky. So today's video, the purpose of this video that I will make is for those grade 9 student na hindi pa nagsisimula yung mga klase nila, na matuto rin sila nung what are the topics of grade 9 first quarter, and for them also to know how to solve quadratic equation using different method. And that's it, let's start. The first method is by inspection. So this how to do it. 5x squared equals 0. So the final answer should be x equals 0. So how it will done? So divide 5. 2 and 0 divide 5. Crush out 5. Then you should always remember that any number multiplied divided by 0, the answer should always be 0. So it will become x squared equals 0. So the final answer is x equals 0. That's it. So the next method is common monomial factoring. Example is 6x squared minus 4x equals 0. So first, we need to form it in standard form, and this is the standard form. And then we should identify the factors common to all terms in this equation. So the common factor of 6 and 4 is 2. So this is how it's done. So after that, we should do the common monomial factoring on how to do this. So put 2x near, then 3x minus 2. Because if you will multiply it, the answer will be 6x squared minus 4x. And then we should apply the zero product property, or ZPP. Then also we should have two solution set. So this is the two solution set that we will do today. We should divide 2 equals 0, or 3x minus 2 equals 0. So we should divide it into 2 because so that you can get the final answer, and this should divide it to 3. Plus 25 equals 0. So the two of your term in a PST should be perfect square. And this is how to do it. Simplify 9 and 25. X minus 5. 3x minus 5 equals 0. So if you look there, the signs become the two, pareho na silang negative. Kasi kapag titignan natin yung first na sign, ito yung i-base natin eh. Kapag titignan natin yung first sign, ito, it is negative. So dapat kapag ganyan, magiging dalawa sila. Pagdating mo sa solution mo, dalawa na sila negative. Kasi dito eh, positive siya. So ganyan dapat. So if you will solve these two, its answer should be like this. So the answer of these two will become this. 9x squared minus 30x plus 25. So that is the answer. If you will multiply this, if you will do a FOIL method in this. So let's start the solution. 3x minus 5 equals 0, or 3x minus 5 equals 0. And divide 3 to 3. Divide 3 to 3. So as you can see, they are the same. So their answer is also the same. And its final answer is x equals 5. Because they are both have a negative sign. So the final answer should be positive. So that's how to do it. It's very simple. So our sixth method is factoring general trinomial. Example is 9x squared. X squared plus 16x plus 63 equals 0. So we should always remember that in general trinomial, factor first the last term only, and we should make sure that if you multiply them, you get the middle term correctly. So let's start the equation. X plus 9, x plus 7, so it will become x squared plus 7x plus 9x plus 63 x squared plus 16x plus 63. So as you can see, I get the correct answer. I made them, I follow the general trinomial, trial and error. So, ginawa kong ganito, pag ginawa kong ganito, tama yung sagot ko. Tama siya. Tama. Diba? Tama. So, pupunta na talaga tayo sa totoong equation ng general trinomial. So, dito, i-apply na natin yung zero product property, which is x plus 9 equals 0 or x plus 7 equals 0. And then the final answer will become x equals negative 9 or x equals negative 7. So this is the final answer. So that's how you will answer the general trinomial known as trial and error. So our seventh equation method is quadratic formula with irrational real roots. Our example is 3x squared plus 5x plus 1 equals 0. So first we need to do is identify the values of a, b, and c. So the values of a is before the x squared, so 3. The values of b is before x, so 5. The value of c is 1. Then next, using the quadratic formula, we need to substitute the value of a, b, and c. So this is how it will go. X minus 5 plus 5 squared minus 4. These are a, these are c. Then 2. Then we put our a. But before we proceed, guys, this is the formula of quadratic formula with irrational real roots. That is its formula. So we proceed. X negative 5 plus minus. The 5 squared will become 25 because 5 times 5, 25. Minus 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 1, 12. So 4 times 3, 12. So it will become 12. And then R2 here will become 6 because 2 times 3 equals 6. Then it will become x minus 5 plus, then it will become 13 because 25 minus 12 equals 13 over 6. And then simplify to get the final answer. X equals negative 5 plus 13 over 6. As you can see, we cannot simplify the 5 to 6 because 5 is odd. And di na dapat natin to gagalawin kasi dyan na talaga siya. And then, this is the zero product property. Ay, not the zero product property. This is the final answer. 5 plus 13 over 6. So this is our final answer. If the numbers can't simplify, so you need to simplify it because it's important. So our eighth method is general trinomial quadratic formula with non-real or imaginary roots. Example. First, when you're using quadratic formula, you must find the values of a, b, c. So our example is x squared minus 4x plus 5 equals 0. You must find the value of a, b, c like earlier in the seventh method. So the value of a is 1, the value of b is negative 4, and the value of c is 5. And then apply the solution or the formula on how to do it. So negative 4 plus minus, as you can see, negative 4 squared minus 4. Our a is 1 and our c is 5 over 2 and 1. And then next is, it will become positive 4 because they are the same, positive and negative, so it will become positive. Plus minus will become 16 minus 20 over 2, and then it will become 4 plus minus negative 4. As you know that if you will use radical, the answer here should always be positive, but here it is negative. So what we will do is we will make it into positive, so we will use the imaginary roots or non-real. So it will become over 2 x 4, and then negative 1 times 2 because 2 times 2 equals 4 over 2, and then x equals 4 plus minus 2i, because negative 1 is equivalent to I. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, and you do like that, and then we'll put the 2 here, and then over 2, and then will become 4 over 4. No, it will become 2 because it is 2, and then flush out, it will become 2, then 1 plus minus come 2 here, and then I 2 over 2. Then our final answer will be x equals 2 plus I 2, or x equals 2 minus I 2. Then that will be our final answer. It's a long equation. The last that I will teach to you in this video is word problem using quadratic equation. So in this problem, it says that product of two positive consecutive integers is 5 more than 3 times the larger. Find the integers. So our first answer here is let x be the first integer. Then let x plus 1 be the second integer. And then it says here that two positive consecutive integers type, so let times x times x plus 1. If we get back in the problem, it says that times the larger. So O is the largest integer here, so x plus 1. So x times x plus 1. Then it says also in the problem that 3 times the larger integer. So the larger integer is x plus 1. So we should put here that 3 times x plus 1. So as you can see, I put an equal sign here because more than says more than is equivalent to equal sign. So to be fair, it says here that is 5 more than, so is equivalent to plus then 5. Then if we will use the common monomial factoring, then it will become x squared plus x, and then 3x plus 3 plus 5. So we have a quadratic equation here, which is x squared, and then to make it the final answer should be x here and then the 0 here. So to replace it in 0, so this value we should transfer it to the left side. So what we should do is negative 3x, and then it will become x squared plus 2x, and then cash out, it will become 3 plus 5 equals 8. Then now it will become negative because 3 is the largest. It will become negative 8 to make it 0 here. Transfer 8, and then it will become x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 0. So we have the standard form like this. And then to get our final answer, we should do the general trinomial. So x minus 4, and then x plus 2 equals 0. And then it will become x minus 4 equals 0, and then x plus 2 equals 0. So that's it. And then to get the final answer, it will become x equals 4, then x equals -2. But if we get back to the problem, it says here that product of two positive consecutive integers, but 2 is negative, so this is not our final answer. But if we will get back to the problem, it says here that if 3 times 5 will become 15, then 5 more than is 20. So if x plus 1 equals 5. So if this is our answer, because it's a larger integer, so this is our larger integer. So if this is our answer, 5 times 4 equals 20. So our answer is correct. So this is our final answer. So the two positive consecutive integer is 4 and 5. So that's it. Thank you. I hope you learned something.